This is John and Andrea. At the farm, we don't care for hawks and eagles and owls because they like to eat our chickens. But we have found a way where we can work for those who care for those types of animals that are called the raptors.
One of the things that we do is when we process our animals on the farm, our rabbits, our quail, and our chickens, we donate the heads here to the Raptor Center.
So this is the Glen Helen Raptor Center. We're here with Rebecca, and she is the director of the Glen Helen Raptor Center. So we wanted to take a few minutes, talk about what she does, what the Raptor Center does, and get to know them just a little bit better. So what can you tell us about the mission of the Raptor Center?
Yeah, so the Raptor Center, basically what we do is wildlife education, wildlife rehabilitation, and hopefully wildlife conservation. So the rehabilitation that we do, we get a little over 200 raptors every year that are sick or injured, or a lot of babies, especially this time of year, that are falling out of the nest. And our goal is to get them healthy again and then back out in the wild. And then we have here on site, we have almost 30 birds that are educational ambassadors. So they can't go back in the wild. Maybe they can't fly well, or some of them don't know that they're raptors or birds. And so we use them to educate the public that come here to the Raptor Center, or sometimes we go off-site to schools or scout programs, nursing home programs, really anything that we can educate people about how we can live around these guys and just appreciate them for what they are, and just kind of figure out a way to live together.
Where do you get these birds from that are given to you?
So we take birds basically from anywhere in the state. So Columbus to Cincinnati and all the way across.
Okay.
We get birds from wildlife officers, from just individuals. Most of them just come from individuals. They'll call and say, oh my gosh, there's this injured bird in my yard. What do I do? And we can talk them through how to get that bird here to us.
You're getting a lot of birds from a really local area.
Right.
I'm amazed at that.
A lot of them come just from half an hour or less away sometimes. It's amazing how much wildlife we live around and we don't really think about all the time.
So when you release them, are they released here? Do they go someplace?
Generally, we'll release them back to where they came from. If they're an adult, that's where their territory is. They might have a mate there. If they're a youngster, they might have parents that are still in the area. The only time we don't release them back to where they came from is if there's some sort of conflict. So we've had sometimes birds that come in a little too close to a farm, and we figure, okay, let's do everybody a favor and release them in a good habitat, but maybe not right next to the farm.
Sounds like a fun place to work.
It is. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. Every day is a little bit different, and I've always got the birds to keep me on my toes.
So you get a lot of visitors coming through.
We do. We're open actually every single day. A lot of people don't know about us, but we're open. Right now, our hours are 9 to 7. Every day. We have our classroom open on the weekends. Sometimes we'll have birds out on the glove and people can meet. We'll have activities, things like that. It's usually 10 to 2 or so on the weekends.
We raise quail, and you raise quail.
Yeah.
We raise quail to feed these guys.
Yep.
And actually, they came from our eggs.
Yeah, they did. So we have quail that we started raising them, I think maybe 2 years ago. We like to raise some of the food that we can use because food is expensive, and so to feed all these birds, one mouse costs about $1.30. If we had to buy it from the production people, and so the more food that we can raise on site, or the more food that we can use, like the heads from you guys that's doesn't have a use, comes to us. These guys love it. It's great nutrition for them. We even have, sometimes people will find a roadkill squirrel that's nice and fresh and bring that in. But the quail, they've been an interesting, fun little adventure to learn how to do that. Yeah.
And we love giving you the heads because it's garbage to us.
Right.
And we know that you can use it. So
Absolutely.
we like to find those connections.
We like making sure that everything that we process finds a place to be used.
So let's go inside.
Cool. Let's go inside.
So where are we at now?
So this is the classroom space. So this space gets used by a lot of different people during the week. So people can come in, they can see Mickey over here, who's our Mississippi kite. And we've got wings and feathers and eggs and all sorts of fun things that they can explore in here, and just kind of do some different activities. A lot of times we'll have other birds out in here. And so it's just a great little learning space. this is just more of our classroom. So we've got these little drawers that we can change out the displays in here. And then I had a volunteer who printed those for me that are really neat for the kids to see, like what exactly the eggs look like and how big they are. And
We're about to go feed some vultures.
yeah, so we got some of the heads, the chicken heads and a quail head from Happy Wife. And these are great nutrition for the birds. They love it. So these guys are gonna get some good food today. These three are all in here with wing injuries from car collisions. And there's some eggs over there. Our female just popped up off of her eggs.
She thinks
Ready
it's
to eat.
Time to eat.
So we'll just scatter these guys around and these guys.
No toes.
Very rarely.
Rebecca, thank you for showing us around. This has been enlightening. Deep respect for what you do.
And we really appreciate, you guys helping us out, because it's a lot of food that these guys eat, and anything we can do to get some good nutrition and recycle some waste is a great thing for us. So.
Wonderful. If you are near Yellow Springs, Ohio, definitely come by the Raptor Center at Glen Helen and throw a few bucks in the jar when you're here. They need your support. Thanks. We'll see you soon on the homestead. Bye.
Bye, everyone.